Good chemistry last week.
Oh yeah.
Off camera.
Off camera, yeah. Once we started off, I don't know what Sid's doing. He's over there playing with whatever the fuck he's playing. We still might not
get
have
high.
time.
It'll be more
I'm
interesting.
trying to get baked.
All this might be cut off. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. So
Yeah, no one wants to fucking hear this. You should definitely cut
Let's
this
talk about your upcoming trip to Oaxaca.
out. Oh, dude. Okay, yeah.
Is this happening or not?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm like, I realized I was like talking myself out of
where
it
the
already.
fuck is Oaxaca?
Oaxaca is like South Mexico.
Yeah, southwest.
So there's just
It's the Pacific, right?
yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
Wait, I thought
no,
it was-
Pacific is left.
Yeah, yeah.
West.
So this no.
I thought it was on the east.
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
east,
okay. So it's
not-
like
not
north of
Atlantic.
the Yucatan.
No, it's south of the Yucatan.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was like talking myself out of it. I even talked to my therapist about it. And she's like, "Yeah, I definitely think you should do it." I was looking up hostels today.
What if she would have said?
Who
no?
are you going with?
Just myself. I'd go live there for a month.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. So I was looking at like Airbnb is like super expensive now, and there's this other thing called Furnished Finder, but Furnished Finder in Oaxaca was like all shitty, really shitty apartments. So I was looking at hostels, and now I need to see like how many of them allow dogs. But there's 2 that I've narrowed it down to. One of them offers free surf lessons, which I'd like, because like I'd be going to La Punta, which is like a neighborhood, I guess, and then just north of that is like one of the best surfing in like
In Mexico?
America, in Mexico. Yeah. So
Dope.
Are you gonna surf?
I want to learn. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Are you taking sabbatical from work or are you working remotely?
I work remotely.
Oh, okay.
So are you telling your work, or are you just?
I'd probably tell them like maybe a month in advance, but like what can they,
Yeah,
just,
I feel like you
as
don't
long
even
as
have
it's
to.
my
You don't
job.
owe it to
yeah.
them.
Yeah, that's true. Like my other coworker, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in London right now."
Yeah.
Wait,
I feel like-
really?
Yeah, well, he probably told my bosses, but like he told me, and then like they're also like our coworkers are cool. Like they'll cover for me, and like I cover for him, and they'll cover for me. Like it's nice. My old job fucking sucked, so this is like way better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it sounds like you're more.
Yeah,
You're just happier with it.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
Nice.
When are you going to leave?
For the job or what?
No, wait, no, not the Oaxaca thing.
So my lease ends July 31st, and then I'd go probably July 31st, and then like
Oh.
So you should put all your shit in storage or what?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
and then yeah, I'd have to like separate my plants. It's like a big
that was
concern.
my next
actually,
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, who's
Um,
gonna water your plants?
We gotta help you move twice then, because you're moving into.
No, I'm fucking hiring people.
Yeah, hire people. But dude, the thing is about hiring people, they always, I mean, no matter what, it's not their shit, so they might fuck some shit up. I would be nervous about hiring.
I'll wrap it up. Like
Yeah,
I don't
you
really
should
have
wrap it
anything
really
that I
good.
like. Oh my god, this is precious to me. So yeah.
That's dope. When did you decide this?
Maybe like a month ago. I've been doing Duolingo Spanish as well for the past like 3 weeks.
You're so.
Self-improvement month. You got some NZT, dude? What's going on?
What's
MZT?
Wait, what is MZT?
Limitless?
Oh, I never
Remember
saw
that?
that movie.
You never saw that movie?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
It is not a good movie.
Yeah, it doesn't-
It
it
is
is a
not.
good
It is
movie.
not a good movie.
Wasn't
It
that
is-
the one that was like, what if
It's
you...
like yeah. What if you had a pill that could unlock the both
They
sides of your
say you only
brain?
use 10% of your brain.
Marcos would think that was a good. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
good.
Marcos
Sounds
would
like
think that was a
fucking-
good
what a
movie.
lame-ass concept.
That is
It's
so
a loser.
rewatchable.
It is. It's watchable.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Rewatchable.
It's
one of
no.
those
It is
movies-
not
Can I talk?
rewatchable.
It's one of those movies as like when it's on TNT or TBS or something and you see it,
Yeah.
you'll watch it.
It's like Gone in 60 Seconds.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone in 60
It's
Seconds is like
rewatchable.
Well,
critically
Gone in-
acclaimed movie, I think. Like, it's
Yeah.
actually like a good movie. This was trash. Another movie that was trash.
You
was
don't
that
even
I
know.
want
You
to see if
haven't seen
that.
it.
I want to see if that movie holds
Yeah,
up.
you
Gone
haven't
in
even
60
seen
Seconds
it.
last time.
You just
Gone
don't
in
like the
60
premise.
Seconds?
No, Limitless.
Oh yeah, because like it's fucking stupid.
The premise?
Yeah.
That is, what do you mean? That's like the most interesting premise of all time.
No, it's not. No,
that
it's
could
not.
unlock your
No,
potential?
no, it's not. Oh yeah.
Dude,
You
Am I
take
the
a
only one that
pill.
finds that interesting?
Yes,
Yeah.
you idiot.
Oh my God, okay.
Yeah, because you're a moron. Yeah, there's a thing that you can do to unlock your potential. It's called cocaine. You do it, and it just gives you all the energy in the world. You can learn
It
whatever you
essentially
want.
is cocaine.
Yeah, I know. No, it's supposed to make you makes you smarter or
So
something.
it's just like Adderall or some shit.
Yeah,
But-
I don't like the part where the gangster guy gets it, and then he becomes this smart, sophisticated guy.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was just
yeah.
stupid.
Well, he had to level up somehow.
yeah, I guess so. Whatever.
But yeah, that storyline is like, yeah. I could have done without it.
God, what was that movie I sent to the group? I was with Bill Murray in it. I didn't even know. It was,
Saint
it was-
Vincent.
dude, that was a really good movie. I
Saint
thought I was
Vincent.
one of those movies where I just saw it on. It's on the top 10 for Netflix. I was just watched it. It was really good.
Wait, has anyone
Cried.
else seen the Kanye?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've
Part
seen
2 dropped
some
tonight. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm excited to go watch it.
There's 3.
Oh,
Did you ever finish it?
tonight? Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
first one?
Damn, it is a good. I don't even
Dude,
like.
it's
I don't
really
even.
good.
I don't even like Kanye, but it's a good fucking
You don't like
documentary. I mean, I don't like. I'm not like. People
Like
are
his
like,
music.
oh,
Yeah,
he's the
he loves
greatest.
music.
Like his. Yeah. I mean, I like Graduation and stuff like that. Like his music's good, but I'm not like Kanye is the goat or anything. It's like, yeah.
So is it just talking about his life story then?
Yeah, I have more respect for him after I watched the documentary because, I mean, honestly, looking at the way he was and the way he is now, I think he honestly does have like some mental issues. Like, because he back in the documentary, he seems like a normal person.
Yeah.
You know.
But he's like pretty like egotistical.
Yeah, he's egotistical, but
he's just like he's already like I'm gonna be the greatest.
Yeah, I gotcha, but he's not. But now he seems like he has literally a mental health issue where he thinks he's like God or something.
Yeah.
So you saw what I'm saying. It's gone in extreme at this point. So
yeah, that's good. I mean, we talked about that like with his mom and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. his mom.
Oh really?
But yeah, y'all should watch it.
Wait, you didn't know his
really
mom?
good.
Yeah, that's always. Wait, you didn't know Kanye West's mom died?
Nope.
You didn't even know how she died? You know how she died?
Oh God. Is it? I hope it's not like
It's
that.
cancer, isn't it?
No.
Oh, what?
She was going
no.
liposuction or something like that, and she they killed her on the table. Yeah,
Reading that.
it's really sad.
It's gone.
This is great, man. Good talking.
He's trying to promo you.
I captioned it 4 straight dudes with a lot to say because like it's kind of stereotypical. Like
Yeah. We got so much to share with the world.
Can you see yourself in that picture?
I don't want to. No, yeah, I can see myself.
Okay.
Why? What's wrong?
No, I'm fine.
Why don't you want to see yourself? Bro?
That sounded really sad.
I know. I
I
just
know.
missed those jokes.
Walk me through your day today.
That-
What did you do? Woke up at 2.
Man, I don't even remember what time I woke up.
Dude, more power to you, man.
So technically,
I woke up
so
at
happy
I
for
woke
you.
up at 8:30. Did some puzzles on my phone. Laid in bed.
What time did you get up?
8:30 or 9, and then I did half my stretch routine. Played ping pong with Billy
Who's
in the basement.
Billy?
He's like this. He's that dude who owns like all the parking lots over by Minute Maid and like several buildings.
Oh.
He's a pretty badass dude. He's like traveled to the tip of Canada twice on a motorcycle. Once by himself, once with a couple of friends. He was a pro tennis player.
How did he buy parking spots?
Yeah, dude, I want to remember
it's
the
He
house.
owns. He was
Like whole
he
lots.
almost whole lots. He's the one who actually decided that Star of Hope goes there. I just found that out. That Star of Hope, you know that like homeless shelter near where I live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quite too sweet.
He so he owns that lot.
How does he own them?
And so he owns like a bunch of them. I don't know. He just bought them like 20 years ago.
Oh, how old? I'm thinking.
62.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking he's like, you know, a
I said that.
62-year-old named Billy. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he's a neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so he's really good at ping pong. Like he beats me a lot. But
What an interesting 60-year-old.
Yeah, I
he's
know,
cool.
right? What? Yeah.
yeah, he's a badass guy.
Even 20 years ago, that parking lot would have been worth millions. So how did he have it make? You ever asked him how he made?
I don't think it was. I don't think those parking lots were because Minute Maid wasn't there.
20 years ago?
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Longer than that,
No, Minute Maid wasn't there 20 years ago.
Look it up.
It was there,
You
like,
have
in,
to be
like,
right there. One was
In high school in like 05 when we went to the World Series, right?
05 wasn't 20 years ago.
17 years ago.
It was only long.
But anyway, yeah. So I played ping pong with him, and then I biked over to.
Do you ever bitch about the parking? Like using whole entire city blocks for fucking
No, I should
black
talk to him.
asphalt parking.
I should talk to him
It's an
about that.
eyesore. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I should talk to him about that though. I'll be curious.
It's just
to
like
hear.
an interim use.
I would curious to hear I would be curious to hear the business like trade offs, like in
Yeah.
the decision to keep it undeveloped and one like story.
It just keeps. Yeah.
But it was actually pretty interesting the way he walked me through like why he chose the Star of Hope lot. Like he had several lots, and they were I guess putting forward plans. I'm not sure if he absolutely had to sell it to them or he wanted to, but he had an option of selling it something closer to Minute Maid and like kind of in the center of several lots now where there's like apartments and whatever.
Yeah.
And he had the option of doing a smaller one there or this bigger lot that's outside. And he knew that if the homeless shelter was there, it would reduce the value of the rest of his properties. And so he did it one of his outlier ones, even though it was bigger. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. But back then, because he had to anticipate, there wasn't any development. He anticipated
Yeah.
there would be more right there. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Was there always?
Yeah.
Why do homeless people like hanging out there? That's a weird spot. I mean, I
They
guess
don't
'cause
like honestly, it is like if we could talk to the ecosystem,
No, that's
right?
gotta be
That's where
the
the
most.
shelter
That's
is.
the
It's-
most.
It's the shelter. There's also the sobering center. It's also close to the jails, so they walk out and then it's just
Yeah,
It's like
it
a
is.
rotating door, and then there's
Oh, yeah, the
and
jails
then,
are right
and then
there, that's
there's
right.
the big overpass, which is like shelter,
Yeah, I guess.
and plus it's kind of like away from people. Like there's not very many residents in that direct like 3x3 block, except for like my building, and so there's not gonna be people complaining, like calling to get like they're not getting harangued by officers on the daily.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like them getting housing? Because
I'm all for it.
So does not like part of you is like, why do they get free houses and I don't? Like,
No.
No, not at all.
like,
Not
oh,
at
they
all.
fucked up and now they get a free house.
So,
No.
yeah, then you go live in that piece of shit
Yeah,
house.
yeah. No, what?
Well, I'm
Margaret,
saying, like-
no, what?
Well, there's people in poverty that are trying to make it.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go?
They
You'd
live
rather
in,
go
like,
live in
shitty
that? Oh
apartments.
yeah,
I
you'd
mean,
rather go live in a
So,
homeless shelter?
Here, let's look this up.
But no, but can I say like striving and making like minimum wage and living in a shitty apartment?
Dude, it's not
is
just
worse
that.
off than someone who does nothing. It's a free house.
Okay, yeah, but they may be like addicted to drugs. They may be having mental
That's
health
not-
disorders.
Okay.
They may be having like they may be dealing. They may be a lot
not
of
saying, yeah.
a large portion of our homeless population are veterans.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
actually,
playing-
some of them are currently serving. Like that. Remember that one dude that was being assaulted, and I went out there, and like
Yeah.
that guy. I just saw on Facebook. We're Facebook friends now. I just saw on Facebook.
Is
How
it
does a
Facebook?
homeless? How does a
Yeah.
homeless guy have a Facebook account?
I don't know. He's young, but he was like homeless. He was like staying underneath that
Yeah,
bridge.
how was he staying?
And then remember, I sent him to that shelter, and now he's back on tour. He went back. Like he's back.
What?
That's how.
That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
So when he's in America, he's like homeless, and then he goes to serve.
How do they get a hold of him?
How does he wait? He still gets
fucked
you
up.
if you serve. You still
Right?
get you still getting. So that means he's still getting paid. When
I don't know,
he's homeless.
but
Does
Yeah.
he drink? Does he
But
just
here's the
drink
thing.
all his whole paycheck?
Dude, I had one night that I got to know him.
That-
before I got
that's an
injured.
interesting
might-
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like what what I think is that
over
he,
Yeah.
I think he's got mental. From what I could tell, he had mental health because he was like crying, like he'd been cut up by the dude who
Jesus.
assaulted him. He was like dripping blood, right? And I was like, oh, hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some gauze. It was like peak pandemic before vaccines, and so like I didn't let him into my apartment. I felt kind of bad, but like, you know,
Wait, no, this guy could have easily murdered you. What are you talking
I mean, he
about?
was bleeding a lot. So I brought down gauze and stuff, and he was like crying when I got back down there and like apologizing to me.
Oh man,
I know.
I don't want to hear this. This is making me sad.
But I'm just saying, like, there's like people, like, and that's just like someone who needed help that day. But there's always like,
Yeah.
they're all like going through like, you're seeing someone at the worst years of their life, probably. And it doesn't, and so I'm sure that there's like a minority of them who
They're
are probably like, are like fucking. But can you also
Yeah.
imagine? Can you even like think about? Does that kind of person exist? Someone who wants to live that way? How
No,
does
no, no.
it
and I'm
doesn't
just
make
playing,
sense?
Like devil's advocate, because like
Okay.
if I knew my tax dollars were going to like it would actually solve it, I would
Okay,
pay whatever.
so this is
I
like
would
an
pay
interesting thing.
whatever.
There was a study. Oh man, where I wish
It's
I could
never
remember
gonna
this.
solve it. There's always gonna be
No, no,
homeless
no,
people
no, no,
matter
no, that's
what.
wrong.
I'm saying I think
Uh-uh.
they could take.
think we could
Not-
solve it.
Oh, you're not gonna solve it, Sid. No
We
matter
could.
what, there's no.
Why?
Because just like there's people that no matter what, they're gonna be alcoholics, and they're not gonna. No matter what you do, you can
No, no, no.
literally
Okay, I see
throw
what
them in a house, and
provide-
they'll and then.
But there's so much more that we could do.
I agree this, but you never. I get. Yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
I'm saying there's always gonna be homelessness, no matter what. You could definitely help more, but there's always
Wait, you
gonna
help the
be.
people that want to be helped.
Right, you can help the people that there's some people that don't want to be helped, right?
Yeah,
So
but some people also don't like even just because they don't want to be helped. Like some of the homeless people just want to be on the streets because they know that they can still get their drugs, right? Or they are away from hurting people. They hate themselves so much that they don't even want to be around other people.
yeah, so
So it's like you have to make them like there has to be like this mental health aspect where we like
it's the same spot.
bring them back into
Even
the fold
there,
of
I'm
society.
sure. I'm sure they're dude. You ever seen like what is it called? The addiction show. What is it called?
Euphoria.
No, the one where they. Yeah, that was a good joke. Yeah, he's waiting for that one. He had that one in the barrel. No, intervention. Intervention. There's plenty of times where people are like literally homeless prostitutes, and they like send them to rehab, and as soon as they get out, they're like they just don't want help. Like the family's like, we're done. We're not gonna talk to you anymore. And it's like no matter what you do for them, they're just not.
Honestly, yeah, like
they
Ruth-
just don't want help.
All right.
Like Ruth though.
All right,
I mean,
fine. But
that
let's
was,
say
like-
let's say
I know
this.
you're
We
joking,
actually
but-
have the capabilities, the money,
Or Ruth,
the only thing that's lacking.
Ozark, yeah,
The only thing that's lacking is like individual will and I guess political will to actually solve homelessness.
Like I said, you can help homelessness
Yes,
a lot. You can't
okay.
solve. There's no
Okay,
solving
well,
it. There's no. It's always going to be
let's
an
get
issue.
Back to like what he was saying about knowing your tax dollars are used appropriately. There was I wish I could remember where, but for 6 months they gave like a certain population of homeless people $500 a month to like just help with basic stuff, right? I'm pretty sure they didn't even give them housing. Like just here's $500 a month. And like 50% of them ended up not being on the street 6 months later, like at the end of that 6 months.
Really?
You
Yeah.
think that 50% is like that's good?
That's insane.
That is really.
What are you talking about? How is that not good?
How is it like only half?
Only, dude, the other
Going
half.
from like living on the street.
Oh my
to
yeah,
not, like,
yeah.
That's a
What
pretty
do you-
big jump.
Marcos, what do you get?
In what time span?
6
What
months.
difference does it make? What time span?
Dude,
it was like a
you,
year.
When you yell in this, it's like ridiculous.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
6 months is insane. It's super fast. I wish I could. Okay, I'm gonna make this a point to find that study that did this. I think if it was like one of the.
No, I believe
It was like
you,
a
I mean-
smaller not like metropolis, but like a smaller city. It wasn't one of like the top 5. It wasn't like Chicago or like LA or New York City or anything like that. I gotta remember. Maybe it was like probably fucking like Asheville, North Carolina. So there's like certain population
Let me ask you,
implications.
what would you do with the homeless people, Marcos? I would just love to hear your plan.
I don't have a solution. I don't know.
Okay.
That's fair.
I think in the future, the solution is going to be like chemical. I feel like
Chemical.
no, it's going to be like how do
Like
I put
drugs?
this? No,
like 3 strikes and then we're gonna reprogram your
no,
brain.
no.
Yeah, what are you
no,
talking
I think in
about?
the future, like every human's going to be enhanced, and we're going to be like superhumans. So I think there is going to be no, like, I guess like if you decide not to partake in that part of society, then you maybe will be homeless. But like we'll be enhancing humans like genetically, like
Like the Matrix. You
In
think
like
we're gonna be
100
like
No,
the Matrix?
not the Matrix. He's saying like what, like because
to
of
be like
CRISPR.
productive, happy, like
Yeah, like
whatever.
Gattaca. You're talking about Gattaca.
Yeah, so like those
Yeah.
people who like they zag on that, yeah, sure, they might like slip through the cracks and be like
I don't
homeless.
think. I don't think people would go for that. I don't think I wouldn't go for that.
wouldn't go for
wouldn't
that
society.
either.
I don't want society. I don't think
What if it's, like,
society.
people
I don't
are
think
born that
society
way,
would go
like
for that.
genetic engineering,
Yeah.
like-
no,
I
no,
think
that's-
society will.
That's
go
like,
for
hey,
that.
take a pill and like be happy and productive and like whatever.
Shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I
with
don't.
no
If
side
someone gave me a
effects and
pill, if someone gave me a pill and said this pill will make you happy and productive, I'd be like, no, that's cool. I'll just
Okay,
rather-
not now, obviously.
yeah, no, it's
What's
like
like
the difference
500 years?
What's the difference between now and then?
No, it's like Adderall, dude.
Progression.
Like, you take it if knowing it's temporary, but it's like permanently gonna alter like your mind. Like, no, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
but
he
they
think,
can-
but if you're the future, why would that change? It's the opinion.
Because it is scientific progress.
okay, and I'm saying
They're gonna have better drugs in 500
if you
years.
could,
JP.
if you came to me today and you're like, hey, I have a time machine. I got these drugs in the future that automatically make you happy. If you come back in the future and you're like, hey, I came from 500 years in the future and they have this drug that makes you happy. You want to take it? I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Well, I think happy is the wrong.
That's like antidepressants. Right?
How about
yeah, but they have a lot more science. I mean, they're not good. Like antidepressants don't really work that well.
I think you're picking at like
No, they do. They work very well.
They
No,
work
no,
in
they say-
conjunction with like other.
Methods like
I heard when they
therapy.
come,
like
when they
taking
like
exercise,
Yeah.
Yeah, but they said like it's like still hit or miss. Like we don't really understand the brain. Like we have an idea, but we don't know for
Well, it's like
sure. There's
right
like
now,
it's like
yeah.
it's so complicated. You know, to understand exactly, and it's different for everybody, right?
It's kind of like a black box, and they throw it in and hope that
exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. We have an idea of what goes on, but we don't know for sure.
They understand like the biochemical mechanism, right? Like SSRIs, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember what they're called or what that stands for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get on TikTok and they have like this. Sometimes they'll have videos of like what's it like with a schizophrenic hears, and like they'll just be like, this is what a tape recording of what a schizophrenic usually hears like, and they had voices, and it's not like really like you're gonna kill yourself. It's just like, hey, look over there, or like something like that. And it's like after like 30 seconds, you're like, this is terrifying. I would not. No wonder they're insane.
Oh, yeah.
Like that would be the worst thing ever if that was in your brain
Damn, send
constantly.
that next time you see it.
I'll do it.
I
was
saw-
like,
I saw that.
at the 30 seconds. I was like, this is awful.
I used to pretty regularly. I used to hear just like a random screaming like sound. Like I would feel like scream, and I thought it was just because like I was tired all the time. So it was like never mind. I wanted to save this for later.
Y'all ever get sleep paralysis? Where like,
No.
Yeah, I do.
maybe
I
you
do
see
that. Yeah, I
figures
do
and
that.
shit?
I no,
Have
I
y'all
do it
done
where
that?
I do it where I'm like asleep, but
I've
I
never
know
had that.
I can't move, and I know I'm awake, or I'm like I'll try to wake myself
you're
up.
like trying to lift your
Yeah,
head,
yeah.
super
I
heavy.
do that,
dude.
dude.
So that would happen, and then there would also be like staticky sounds, and like I'd see like figures.
Okay, that's scary.
That it's scary as shit. You can't move.
You were
so, like,
abducted.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Anyone ever seen a ghost in here?
No.
Damn it.
But I have
never
never
have either.
believed any story of like ghosts, but like
Me
a
neither.
friend from high school, she was talking about how like she was like one time her house was haunted by this like
I know. I have
11-year-old
a
blonde
I have a
boy
story. I have
who,
a
like-
wait. I think we have the same story. No, wait. Do we have the same story? Tell me your story. I think I went to that house. Tell me your story. You're about to
you
tell.
probably didn't go to the house. She had an older brother actually.
Yeah, that's
Salvador?
what I'm saying. Tell me the story.
Salvador.
I don't. Maybe. Tell me the story.
Okay,
He wouldn't
so-
remember that name. He doesn't remember anyone.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah.
Um,
Good call.
So, man, now I lost my train of thought.
Salvador. The house.
Yeah, so it was
the
like a
ghost.
little blonde boy who would like sit on her dresser and like kick his feet back and forth, or he would like walk up the driveway, and like she never told like anyone about it except her mom. And then one day, like her boyfriend was like, "Hey, who's that little kid who like walked up?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And, like, it described him word for word, like the exact same description as like she never told him. And then like that's the only one I like believe. But
Yeah,
all
just
right.
got chills a little.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
No.
I'm not even.
I
A
didn't
believer.
I was
explain
at.
that well,
I was
so,
all right.
yeah.
I don't. I mean, I obviously don't believe in ghosts either. But one time, I mean, not that I don't. I believe they're out there, but I don't know. There's something out there. Who knows if it's like ghosts or spirits or energy or whatever you want to call it. I do believe there is such a thing. I do believe that. But one time I was at a party and this. There was like I was like, hey, someone was in the bathroom. So I was like, you got into the bathroom? He's like, yeah, go up. You can go to the one upstairs. He goes, but be careful. Don't go in any of the rooms. I go, what? He goes, yeah, that room is haunted. I go, get the fuck. Obviously, I was at a party. I was like, you're fucking with me. He's like, you can go in that room if you want to. He's like, I wouldn't do it. I was like, what happened? He said that they had proof. Oh, so he's like, I'm gonna tell you the story and then I'll show you proof. I was like, all right. So it was before they bought the house, there was a little boy. There's a family that lived there. A little boy got in a car crash, died in that car crash, and the family moved out, sold the house to them. And they go, well, like a year later, they had just bought because the boy I talked to, they just bought him a car. They were taking pictures of the car in the driveway. Boy goes, takes the cars out, totals the car, and the kid's fine. Like, kid's fine, nothing happens. They go and develop the pictures of the car in the driveway. There is the outline of a little boy. He goes, there's an outline of a little boy sitting in the car. I was like, bullshit. He's like, he showed me the picture. I swear to God, there's the outline of a little boy.
Like multiple pictures or just one?
Just one. What? Of his multiple? What do you think? The ghost is out there posing? Like, yeah, hey, what's going on, man?
They take multiple pictures and it gets developed. Like, okay, but if it's just one, then
you
that's
got
like
me.
a fucking smoke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean,
with
no,
Akshay,
there was
though.
more. There was more stories.
I need a larger sample size.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Okay, here's the thing.
Says everyone at the beginning of the movie right before they die.
When people say like, "Oh, I'm not scared of ghosts," and like, you would not. If there's a haunted hotel, you wouldn't go stay there by yourself at night.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah,
That's-
no.
Yeah, exactly. So exactly. So you do believe in ghosts. Yeah, exactly. So
Okay,
you do
that's
believe in ghosts.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
why
That's
isn't
I
it though?
don't.
Because I don't, but like I am like.
Yeah, exactly. It's because
Well,
you
no,
do,
I'm
you
scared
dickhead.
of you.
That's
I
what I
think
was
it's 'cause
saying.
we're like, yeah.
We just don't like to be creeped out. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just creepy.
If there's nothing there, if there's no ghosts, and you know no one's in the hotel.
Bro, I
there's
still
nothing
don't
to be.
want-
There's nothing to be creeped out about,
I,
right?
still don't,
Like,
I don't see anything on the street at night, but I still may not go
Okay,
down that
that's different.
street.
That's different because someone could
No.
actually come up to you in the street and rob you, right? So there's actual danger there. If you're in a hotel,
see anyone.
if you're in a hotel with the door locked, there's no chance of any person coming
Oh,
in.
okay.
So what is
But
the danger?
yeah.
And what's the danger there?
But someone tells you it's haunted.
Yeah, if someone tells you you're
Okay,
haunted, but
but
I'd be on
there is
edge.
no physical danger inside
You're
this
right.
room.
This is like interesting test.
So
Well,
you're a
I do
liar.
believe-
You do believe in
Is,
ghosts.
Alright.
is the
No,
haunted
easy.
house?
I'm not lying.
Are there lights on inside?
I don't think it's just like black and white.
What
It's like
what difference does it
gray.
matter if there's a house?
because humans are hardwired to be
Yeah.
fearful of darkness.
yeah.
We're genetic, like we're
Okay,
evolutionarily
you're allowed
hardwired.
to go in the hotel room. You
If
just,
all the lights were on,
all right,
I
I'll
could
tell you
do
what.
it.
You're allowed to go to the
Yeah,
hotel
if
room.
all the
for-
lights
you're
were on, I
allowed-
could do it.
all you have to do is go in the hotel room, stay in there for 2 days with the door locked by yourself, and you can turn the lights on and off all you want.
Yeah.
For
Dude,
I mean,
That's-
with the lights on, yeah.
That's-
Like a haunted house.
you're
like,
just not gonna sleep for 2 days. You're just gonna sleep with the lights on.
Dude, 3 a.m.
I would
quiet
sleep.
with all the lights on is still pretty scary. And like,
wait, so this is a.
That's a
what are you
tr-
saying? Like a random hotel, like
Sure. Well, I mean, okay. The
thought
one.
you meant like an old, like-
What's the haunted hotel with that the homeless one where they shut it down in L.A. That girl went crazy in there and died because she didn't take her
the
pills.
Cecil.
Yeah. Would you stay? You wouldn't stay in that hotel.
Where's
I
that?
mean, I would like for like the right amount of money.
No, you would.
I don't know this story.
I know you would.
I would because I wouldn't expect anything to happen to me if I could keep the lights on.
yeah, okay. Let me
But
run
then
it.
why do you have to keep the lights on?
Because
Yeah.
I think if
It's
I was
So,
in
like,
this
you don't
room,
have to keep them off, but just like
I sleep in this room with the lights
like-
off. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
but if you were awake all day within a dark room, it would be creepy.
no, you're awake with the lights on, but
You
then
can have the
whenever
lights
you
on
wanna go
during
to
the-
sleep, you would
yeah.
turn the lights off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is interesting. Oh, all right, now what if
I don't know.
I like that you're setting this up like it's all the lights are on,
Yeah.
but at some point if it does. Like what? Like the lights do go out all of a sudden,
Oh,
and then
fuck that.
yeah, and then you're gonna be like, whoa, we agreed. The lights would be on. Like,
exactly. You would shit your pants. You'd be
Yeah.
like, "What is going on right now?"
Yeah,
Exactly.
that happened,
Whenever
then I would
anyone
shit my
says,
pants.
"I don't believe in ghosts," they're like, "No, bullshit,
no, that's a
you
good
don't."
test. Actually, I love
Bullshit,
that.
you don't.
Test.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah,
because actually
like-
I didn't realize. I thought I didn't, but you're right. If just because I truly am a little afraid
But there's
of being in that
nothing. But there's
situation.
nothing to be afraid of. You don't believe in ghosts. What is going to be?
Dude,
out
I
there?
can't. It's what's the word for it?
It's because of fucking movies or some shit. Like it just.
That's like, would you?
like, why are you
Yeah,
scared of
okay, there's
sharks?
movies where you go into outer space and live on Mars. That's not real either.
It's the unknown.
And have you seen the hard?
It's just
shits?
illogical.
It's
like
the unknown. It's like
Humans
being,
are
being out
irrational.
in the ocean.
yeah, like you can't see
Oh,
below
yeah.
you. It's that
If
is
you could be
similar.
like, hey, there's no sharks in this area at all. Like if you're out in the ocean, like
Yeah.
in the darkness,
the
you're
ocean,
gonna be
is,
like,
the
oh,
ocean is scary.
yeah,
as shit.
and you can't see
Dude,
below.
oh,
It's just
man.
like it's the fear of the unknown. Like Marco was saying, it's like it's
Yeah.
it's written into our
Would
code.
you, let's
our
do a
DNA
would you
code.
rather. Would you rather float out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh,
That's
Like, how would you rather? How would you rather die?
I'm already out on that one.
You're already-
I don't even need to hear the second one.
You're just gonna float out in the middle of the ocean.
No.
It
Until
just-
you die. So
yeah,
like
until you die.
starvation and
Yeah.
dehydration. and
Well,
shit?
there's a chance someone.
That-
Well, there's a chance
yeah,
you could. There's a chance someone could save you, right? There's a chance you run
what's
into
the
a
On a
other
boat.
raft or like in
Or-
the water?
On a raft. We'll give you a raft.
Oh,
You get
okay,
you get a raft the
Still.
size of this carpet. You get a raft.
Fuck that.
That's a pretty big raft.
You get
okay.
Dude, for one person, like,
In the ocean?
you could sprawl out. You could. So
Or-
what's the other option?
Yeah.
Or they're gonna drop you off in the middle of the Safari desert where like there's lions and wild animals.
The
And you-
Safari-
I'd choose
the
ocean.
ladder.
Sahara?
Yeah,
so
Did you
the-
see-
yeah, me too. Safari.
I just love. Okay.
for sure the safari.
I would choose-
Yeah, Safari. I would rather.
But
yeah.
there's a chance you're gonna
Yeah.
get eaten by a lion.
I know that sucks.
It's just that.
You know,
Hey,
In
listen.
the ocean, well, I guess in the ocean you're gonna be eaten by a shark. Too.
Yeah. It's like
there's
land.
there's a higher probability of survival
On
the
land.
second
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
that's true.
But like,
I can't outswim anything.
okay, what if we like made it like equal chance of survival, but like which is just
Oh. Like the constant anxiety of like having to look around every tree
Oh,
for
still
a
land.
lion.
but
or,
whereas like it's
Still
just coming from
land.
the bottom, but like also like a shark isn't gonna fucking. This is
yeah, they
nuts.
won't. They won't attack a raft.
Yeah.
If you're like just out and like freely.
Did you see the video? There's a guy who did get eaten by a great white shark this week.
Oh Jesus.
There's a video of it?
Yeah,
South-
there's a video.
or
of it.
South
It's
Africa or
not-
what?
It's not good.
Yeah, where is it?
I forget what it was.
How was there a
I'll show you
video?
somewhere. Because there was someone standing in the rocks watching the surfer. Like, oh, look,
I
this
was
guy.
thinking it was
This
like
guy's
a-
like, this guy's like, I can't do anything. I'm not gonna go out in the middle of the. And the guy
Yeah.
just gets eaten by the great.
that's
so
like
we're
so
just
rare.
filming it.
It's like
fucked up
the
too.
chances of a
Wait.
car accident.
Well,
but
I'm
everyone
sure it's-
drives.
Huh?
It's like the chances of a car accident
Yeah,
like are so
yeah,
high, but
but-
like everyone drives still. It's like the chances of getting eaten
Yeah.
by a shark are very.
I heard they don't like the taste of humans.
This one
Like,
did. This one did.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
push
they
your-
said this one didn't. This one didn't like just bite him and go away. This
Yeah,
one
yeah.
tried to eat him.
Oh, like after a bite. it went
Yeah,
back
like
for
he
more?
was like, yeah.
Damn.
He's
So the
like,
guy- I
this
mean, he's-
shit.
Yeah.
It's probably from overfishing. You know, he's got to be running out of. There's got to be running out of natural resources in the ocean.
I don't think that they'd adapt that quickly. It's like, oh, now we crave human.
I think he's just like, I'm starving and this tastes. I need something in my.
They're not
stomach.
like polar bears, bro.
How do you know that? Have you talked to
They
a shark?
travel the world. No, great whites are like they travel way
Dude,
more
they've
than
been
ever.
around for like hundreds of millions of years.
Yeah, they're
for a
pretty-
reason.
They're still terrifying, right?
Yeah, they're an apex predator.
Oh yeah.
All right. Would you rather be killed by a crocodile or a shark? No, I'm kidding.
That's tough.
Shark. Because crocodiles like will just like twist your limbs up.
Yeah.
They'll do that twisting thing.
Yeah, the dead roll.
Yeah.
Damn,
Fuck
sounds
that.
And also, they're not as big, so they can't, kill you with like one bite. I feel like.
Yeah, and like reptiles, like they'll swallow you whole. You'll just be like still like
Yeah.
conscious in their stomach.
Just like
Alright.
bleeding out in there.
Crocodile
Just-
or
that sounds
anaconda?
horrible. Both are terrible.
Crocodile. I don't want to be swallowed whole
Shark.
by it.
I take shark.
And
over
no, it wouldn't
the-
anaconda. At least you're just gonna pass out before the anaconda swallows you because they're gonna wrap around you before. So that I'd rather be an anaconda.
That
So
sounds
all
painful.
You're gonna
All your
just
bones are crushed.
Yeah.
also
But
gross
you're,
as
you're gonna
fuck.
suffocate
Oh.
before anything, right?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, just fall asleep.
I mean, it's
What
gonna
do you think
suck.
suffoc-
It's gonna
what-
suck.
what
You'd
do
rather
think
have.
suffocating
You'd rather
is?
feel the pain of
not being
teeth
able to
going-
breathe.
of teeth going into your flesh.
Suffocation.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's
The shock and adrenaline will mask it enough. Like not being able to breathe. Like just imagine you won't even realize your previous breath will be the most oxygenated you'll ever feel again, and then the last minute, each successive breath will be less and
Yeah, but it's
less.
got to be like a minute and then you're done.
Yeah, and I know you're like thinking about that while it's happening. Like, oh, that breath was the best.
My breath work's kicking in. We're doing all that practice.
You read that book.
Thanks, James Nestor.
Yeah. All that meditation down the drain. Fuck this guy. That's really funny. I watched that what is it called? The Tinder Swindler.
Oh, you
still haven't
finally
seen
watched
that.
it?
I got
I've seen
through
the
I got through
Dude.
I got through 20 minutes. I was like, this is too stupid. I can't do this anymore.
Is it a documentary or like a show?
Yeah, I guess it's a documentary about this guy who trips off women.
David
The only
was-
thing
Yeah, go ahead.
The only thing I was gonna say is like I felt like the women were trying to swindle him by like, I know they say they're doing it for love, but like honestly, you just wanted a rich guy, right? And then he just got you back. So, I'm sorry that you lost money, but you were trying to do the same thing. He just won,
Yeah.
It's kind of like the inverse of like those Lamborghini videos.
exactly.
Like, oh, you weren't into me before you saw me get into this Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And even though they're all fake, right?
Yeah, those are all fake.
No, I
They're
know.
all fake.
I've never seen those.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, I sent.
You
them
got
to
an
the group. You've
amazing
seen them.
algorithm, Marcos. Your algorithm is so pure that you're avoiding these trash
Yeah, what is your
videos.
algorithm?
Honestly, my discover is like basketball and dogs.
Yeah, mine's
Like
dogs,
Instagram or
bikes.
TikTok? You don't have TikTok.
I rarely go on TikTok.
I still don't have TikTok.
I haven't curated my algorithm.
Dude, there was one guy where I went down a TikTok hole and I saw like all of his videos. And the guy was like just like some big white dude who just like starts every TikTok video like TikTok. And so now every time someone says TikTok, that's what I hear in my head. It's so annoying.
What's like the gist of his
Well, yeah.
videos?
What were his videos?
He just
about?
like does like he's like just like this big corn-fed white dude who just like lifts and is like really funny and is like got a kid.
just a yoked white guy.
Yeah, he used to play like college football and he just like lifts heavy. I don't know how I got there that day, but it was pretty funny.
Dude, I've reached like peak, like, so like there's a page that keeps showing up that's just like purely Patrick Bateman memes.
I don't even know who Patrick.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
wait, I saw that.
From American Psycho.
American Psycho.
Christian Bale's. Well, that's a remake.
What are you? What are
Nice.
you? God,
That's awesome.
What
like,
does it
like
matter
all his like
with
sweaty
you?
looks. Like,
It's just
I think I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. What is it called? Damn it! I ruined the joke. TikTok thinks you're gay.
well, straight
It's
TikTok.
just I showed him
You've heard
gay
that, like-
guys just like oiled down in the gym, just like.
You've heard that like straight TikTok and gay TikTok. Straight TikTok is fucking lame. It's like dances and shit.
Really?
I don't
From
have
girls
any
or
dances.
what?
I don't have any dances.
Or from dudes?
Yeah, just like a bunch of dudes dancing and like just lame
Ugh.
shit. Gay TikTok is like
God.
Dude, I saw
Objectively funnier.
the last 2
Objectively
days. I've had two of the funniest videos I've ever seen in my life. One of them was I saw today. It's like this guy. It starts off with a guy does a duet. So the first video is like a guy, like a workout guy. Like if you can get off the ground without using your hands, it's an indicator of you being in good shape. So there's a fat guy. Cuts to a fat guy. Like he's like 250. He's like, oh, this is gonna be easy. So he gets on the ground and starts like moving around, and he like does like an up dog, and he just like he farts. He farts so bad. He's like, and then he's like, oh, I think I shit myself. That's the end of the video. It's so funny. I laugh for way longer than I should have. It was the funniest video. He just goes, this is gonna be easy, and then he just gets on the ground, starts rolling around, and he just farts. He's like, I think I shit myself.
I've heard that as a test before, like getting up without your
Yeah,
hands.
I've seen those videos
It looked,
before.
Off your
it
stomach?
looked difficult.
No, just like you can get up however you want, but being able to get up without your hands is like a sign of like being
Good
fit.
core straight.
Yeah,
Dude, I
yeah.
wonder-
it's easy, right?
Huh?
It's easy, right?
It's definitely not.
Not for you.
It's definitely not easy.
Get up without your hands.
I would say out of everyone,
I will bet you
all four of us,
$500.
you're
No,
the
I'll bet
hardest time
you
with it.
$500
Dude, I
right now.
kinda- after
Get up
this is
from
done-
what position? What do you mean? That's so like.
Yeah, what,
No,
what's the starting
laying on your
position?
stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, I can still do that.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah. What are you talking about? That's easy.
Well, how would you do it?
You think it's easy?
I would just bring my knees in
Yeah,
and then
like,
stand up on my
Ass
knees.
up, face
Yeah.
down.
all right. I'll agree. Maybe it is easy, and I don't know. I'll bet you $100.
I don't- you
I'll
think
bet you
that position's
$100.
easy to
I'll
get
bet you
into?
$100.
You'll bet you $100?
Oh, yes,
I'll
do
do
it
$100
right now.
right now.
$100.
$100 I get. Oh,
$100 is you cannot.
Actually-
You're laying face down on the ground. You cannot. Your hands have to be behind your back, and you cannot get up.
Do it.
Okay, yeah. Fuck this.
$100 it is.
Camera gets-
Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can do this.
This is prime content.
fucking easy. All right, we're going.
No, actually, I think it's gonna be harder to get ass up, face down
Yeah.
from that position.
Do it right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me take off my glasses. Oh fuck! This actually might be harder.
Oh, yeah?
Use my hands to get on the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah, yeah. Get in your position.
I can get up however I want.
You can get up however you want, bud.
Oh, yeah, he's got this.
way.
You said however I want.
Yeah, wait.
You have to get frontwards, dude. Like
said
No, you said no, that's allowed.
No, obviously you have to get up like.
Proud of you, bro.
For one, I did it. Okay, let me try it now. The bet is off after this,
Okay.
but I'm still gonna try it. Cause yeah, I don't.
No.
What do you mean? He can't turn?
No, you have to get up like
Okay. Let's see. Face down, ass up.
Try it.
Oh god.
That was easier than I thought.
Yeah, I should have fucking kept the bet.
I'll bet that part out.
That's like one of those things that people say
is it so
where it
hard
seems
then?
super nice or hard. That's like when people are like,
maybe they did have a broomstick behind their hands. Maybe that's what was making it difficult.
Like they were holding onto a broomstick.
Yeah, they were holding on like a broomstick crosswise.
Yeah, that would affect your
Why would
mobility.
that affect
A
it? though?
dowel.
Why would that make a difference?
It's a dowel. That's the word for that.
What do you mean?
What's a
It
dowel?
constricts,
It's like a mobility and stretching tool. It's just a stick.
It's called a dowel.
Yeah, it's a specific word. A dowel.
I'm gonna edit that out, but he
D-O-W-E-L.
did do it. But I mean, it must have been the broom that made it hard then.
Don't edit that out,
yeah.
dude. That was awesome.
What was awesome? What was awesome? You saw him. Yeah, what was awesome about it? You saw him like.
The fans are gonna want to see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
His mobility.
Look at you should make it take
going
off.
viral.
You should make it take off his shirt first and then do it.
Get my back waxed on Sunday.
Ah, Jesus
Lots of
Christ!
big changes.
Wait.
Big changes this year.
How
I've gotten it waxed before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
how much does that cost?
Why don't you guess first?
80.
That seems steep.
Yeah, that does seem steep. I would say 40. I'm
Well-
gonna say 55 with tip.
Yeah, I'm around there.
Okay, so it's more than that.
I said 80.
What?
100.
It's 70.
Oh, called it. So 80 after tip,
But
right?
yeah, I mean, so like I'm a very hairy person, and like I feel like I was always self-conscious about like especially the leg hair, but now I like it. The only thing that's like I don't like about my hairiness is my back hair, and that's because like everyone can agree. It's
Do
pretty
you
Yeah.
always have it waxed at the pool? Because I've never noticed your back hair.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
how often does this have to happen?
Wait, but why are you doing it in the winter?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Winter's ending soon.
Yeah, winter's ending.
We got like
soon.
2 more weeks.
pool season's upon us.
Okay. You out there already? 45 degrees.
Rejoice, fellow incels.
Our time has come.
Yeah.
The time is nigh.
Bikini season is upon us.
Do not go gentle into that good, that good spring.
Oh man, it's gonna be good. I can't wait for.
Wait, how often do you have to have it done?
I don't get it done often. I've only gotten it done like maybe 2 or 3 times before.
Why don't you
I
do it
mean-
yourself?
Hey,
Dude,
it's
I
not that
can't
hard.
fucking do
I mean, it's not that
that.
easy.
Yeah.
I used to have to shave Craig's back in college.
There you go.
Yeah, you need a buddy for that. It's a buddy system type of thing.
You're a good friend. How often would you do that for him?
Shit, I wish I could remember. Probably.
I have hair on my
once a-
back, but I
once
don't think it's
I
noticeable.
feel like once every 3 weeks, maybe once a month.
You have fair hair.
Once a
though.
month is a
Yeah.
lot.
He was a hairy dude.
I have a lot of hair on my legs. I shave my legs though. I hate it when I get hairy. It gets
You
so
shave your
It
legs?
gets so hot. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I trim
that-
my hair.
I hate it,
Trimming
dude.
is the best.
But you probably do it for like
You guys trim your leg
different. I
hair?
feel like you guys do it for different reasons.
I think my.
I get it. I hate the
don't-
way it feels.
I trim
It's
it.
hot.
Like every once in a while.
Your leg hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I put
I
on
don't fuck with that.
the clip guard that I use to cut my hair. And
Why,
I trim
though?
it.
To give your fucking leg
Dude.
hair a fade? What do you mean?
yeah, so you do it for like to look more
I
defined.
start on a 3 on my ass and then I go to a 1.
Jeez.
But no, like.
Jersey somewhere would be like, all right.
Yeah. No, it gets like just too bushy and
Do you
like
think? Do you think?
unruly.
Do you think girls? Do you think girls notice hair?
Yeah,
Yes.
JP, you can never call me a bitch again.
No,
Question.
since you fucking shaved
What
your
is shaving your legs?
You shave your leg hair
I haven't shaved my legs
because
since
it gets too hot.
honestly, but
And
Yeah.
you make fun of me for cooking.
it's-
Now
Yeah.
you're being like super American. That's like a super European thing to do.
I've been shaving my legs since I was like
feel like
in-
every soccer
in
player
like
does
9th
that.
grade.
No, the leg thing is definitely way like more patriarchally defined gay than the back hair.
I don't care if like I do it because I think it's hot. I don't care how it looks. I do it for pure comfort. It's got nothing to do with anything
Yeah.
else. I just
So-
don't like the way it feels. It's got nothing to do.
So I shave
'Cause
my-
if my legs were
wax my
less
back.
hairy, like my legs are really hairy. And if they were less hairy, like if it was thin hair, I wouldn't care about it. But my legs are really hairy, and it really bothers me because of the way it feels.
That's fair. I accept
Yeah,
that.
it's got nothing to do with looks. It's
Yeah,
just I
honestly,
don't like
like,
the way it feels.
After I trim my legs, like being in the sheets and like feeling
Yeah,
like
it
my
feels
smoother
a lot-
legs,
it feels-
like
it feels a
like,
lot better.
on
So-
each other. I'm like, oh, this is
So,
so cool.
so you're saying like it just doesn't feel like you.
It's just too
that
hot.
being-
So how
yeah.
Like
often
I
do you
noticed
shave
like
your
'cause I
legs?
It's like just like your body, you're being tormented by your own body.
I shave it like probably
Just
like once a month.
see.
Probably like once a month,
Damn.
and then I
Did you see
just
that new
let it grow
government
back.
habit order?
What'd you say about? What'd you say, bitch?
I was trying to trap you into some saying
What?
some really
What?
transphobic shit, but
What were you saying about what?
I was
Oh, where I'll say some transphobic shit. What
Like,
you want me to
yeah,
say?
like
we're saying
unprompted.
You don't identify as a hairy man.
So you're
I mean,
doing what you
yeah.
can.
How I'm bald. So how would I? identify
well, I mean,
as
like
a hairy
on your
man?
legs. He's like, I'm not a hairy
I
leg
feel
guy.
like bald people are some of the hairiest.
Yeah, well, it's because of the testosterone.
That's so
Yeah.
weird. What is the explanation behind that, by the way?
testosterone. So DHT accumulates. People with more testosterone tend to go bald faster.
I heard it was
and
two,
sooner.
I heard it was two things. Like one, Irish people, because they didn't get a lot of sun in Ireland, that's why Irish people more tend to go bald because it like helping them get vitamin D, right? So yeah,
that's an interesting
I heard that
evolutionary
story too.
I never
but
thought about that.
What is the chemical though?
so
that you
they
said
didn't need it
have?
on the top of
It's
their heads.
DHT, dihydroxytestosterone.
So when you
And
take,
that's what plugs your follicles.
is that what makes your like you depressed when you take the follicles? You know, because I hear one of the side effects of taking
Propecia?
Propecia
Yeah, you can't
is
get
Oh,
hard
I
or
didn't know that.
Yeah, because I wonder if it's because it's blocking the testosterone.
Dude, why don't you go to Turkey?
Yeah, I think it is.
What?
Turkey, that's where they do it, right?
Do what?
The symbol, the hair plug.
Yeah, he said.
I don't want that.
You said
get
we're.
this
You said
on,
we're. You said we're.
let's get this on YouTube right
You said
now.
we're gonna go. Last time we talked, you said you pay for mine if you were like.
Oh,
if he's rich.
If in like 500, I said I would pay for like, yeah, sure, fuck it.
yeah.
If
I mean-
40, I was bald and I was wine, and well, also if we're still friends.
But I think it's a race against time, dude. You need your
Yeah,
side hair.
you're supposed to do it. The further you like, the
Close on
earlier
the
you
back
catch
of the
it,
head.
the earlier you catch it, the better off you are. That's what they say.
Yeah.
yeah, fuck it.
What did you think of Sonny's?
You look good.
If I hadn't told you, would you have? No.
Wait, Sonny had his hair done?
Yeah.
Definitely can't put this
Sorry,
on YouTube
Sonny.
now. I love you. Look right at the camera.
when?
Probably like 2 years ago, before
it
COVID,
looks great.
2019. Yeah,
It
he
looks
was
great.
Yeah,
I want to notice.
He was going
you missed
bad.
that conversation.
That's
at dinner.
hilarious. Right before
Yeah.
COVID. That's fucking funny.
I think like it was after I knew him. So
Yeah.
like 2018 to 2019.
Yeah. That's just. Can you imagine like getting this done?
Yeah.
How'd you-
Did he
how-
pop
And
up?
it's like can't wait for everyone to see this. It's like
No,
stay
I
the
saw.
fucking side.
I know a guy that did it
So
too.
you didn't think anything of it?
No, I didn't even know.
Yeah. See, if you don't know, then
I know another guy that got it done, and it looks good. It looks. I saw the process from him when he just got it done. I was like, ooh, that looks weird. And then I see it now. It's like, wow, it turned out really nice. Looks good.
Dude, in Istanbul, I don't know. I may have told you all this, but like no one has any shame in like plastic surgery
you
or
told me.
any type
Oh,
of
yeah.
like people walk around with like the fucking post-op like
Well, if I got it done, I wouldn't give a fuck.
yeah, no, like everyone has their noses done there. Everyone has like fucking their hair done. Like they don't give a shit there. There's no shame
It's like
It's like
people
part of the
dress
culture.
better
for sure.
like everywhere else in the world except for here.
Yeah, look at the way y'all are dressed.
I'm comfortable.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's like-
what we're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're.
What do you mean?
But
Y'all,
that's-
look at
that's-
how you're dressed.
I just came from dance practice, dickhead.
still look bad.
Yeah, what is that?
What's wrong with what I'm wearing? I look good. I'm wearing hipster boots.
I'm just kidding. You look great.
I look cool.
I'm wearing one of those the fits.
You look homeless. That's what you look like.
Let's look.
It's a vibe.
Homeless uncle? Is that what we're calling it?
Got a car
It,
hat.
it looks like you wrote 2 novels and now you think you're such a hotshot, so you gotta lay low key. That's what the hat is
You're
for.
reaching. Right?
No, it looks like it looks like it looks like he writes haikus.
How many lines are in haiku?
Hangs out in coffee shops.
Yeah.
Only at night though.
Yeah.
Only just lurking in the parking lot.
It's an open relationship with a girl named Tina.
So specific.
You would never date a Tina. Wait. Oh yeah. So y'all see the thing about the trans stuff, like here in like Governor Abbott or whatever?
No.
I saw something. What happened?
What do you say?
Governor
like-
Abbott said, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Like basically they legislated where people have to like report on trans folks.
I saw that.
And
That
then-
was weird. I was like,
and
what
then
is this?
also like you can
guys?
report child endangerment or child abuse by parents who allow like under 18-year-old folks to
I want to know.
identify as trans.
I saw this. I was like, who is this benefiting? Like, what do we just
That's
like?
the point,
What
right?
do
Is that
we
the
like?
same,
What do we?
like-
Don't say gay.
yeah,
Is it the
yeah.
same
I
model
saw
as
that.
the abortion thing where it's like writing? Like he just
I don't
copy
think
pasted that to trans?
That's a good question. I haven't seen anything about like the bounty system
Oh,
like that,
so
or
who's
like a
reporting?
reward. I don't think there's been any. I haven't seen anything about the reward
okay.
thing.
Damn, that's so backwards.
I'm not a Democrat, or I mean, not that I'm a crazy Democrat or crazy Republican, but I do agree that Greg Abbott is a total piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
And if he was in the middle of the road on fire, I would not piss on him. I'd be
Yeah.
like, that sucks, man. He's
Yeah.
a total piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's weird
Yeah.
that like such a like he's been crippled for a while and he's still like a fucking dick. It's like weird. You heard how he got the story about how he became crippled, right?
Yeah,
was like-
he
was it-
running and a tree fell on him?
Yeah.
Damn God. God.
Yeah, I know. I was like, God just said, "Hey, fuck you, man." You could do a better aim though. You could definitely just take him out.
It's like, oh, the devil got this one. We got to take him out.
How do you not have time to move? A tree falls slowly as shit. It's not sudden.
No, it was a branch,
Bro,
dude. What are you
Wait,
talking?
a branch fell
Let
on
me
him
guess.
and he
You're,
got
let me guess.
paralyzed?
In this scenario, you're a superhero
Yeah.
too.
Dude,
wait.
branch. They could be like, dude, it's like 500 pounds dropped on your fucking back.
From like
So like a
12 feet?
rotting thing just fell on top of him. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I thought like a tree timbered onto
I feel
him.
like-
no, even that,
Wait,
that,
what?
that kills a lot of people too. That's why they like loggers. They would like, dude, because sometimes you don't know which way
That's
it's
one of
gonna
those things
fall.
that I just don't understand.
I don't understand it either. Until
When
you're
people
in this
die from
situation.
floods, from trees, I'm just like, I don't get it.
Dude, people die from falling coconuts all the time. What are you talking about?
That I can see because like you're not looking.
Well, yeah,
That's-
What's the difference
The
between a
speed
brain
and the suddenness.
Yeah.
If a tree is like
You
falling
know,
towards
okay,
you.
let me ask you a question. You know that everything falls at the same speed, right? No matter how heavy it
Ooh,
is.
he's bringing physics into this unexpected.
Okay,
Everything
everything free fall, not like this.
That's near free fall though.
No, it's not. It's like
It can be.
Shit, that's crazy. You just dropped some like
no. This is
crazy
constant.
facts.
Yeah.
I thought that's not even crazy facts.
No, I know,
I know.
No,
It's like
That's
science fifth
Well,
grade.
for me,
But
the
that's not
craziest thing
apples
is
to
that
oranges.
the craziest thing for me is that he actually like referred to terminal velocity.
Yeah, I was like, well, yeah.
I'm just like shocked.
In a roundabout
Hey,
way.
you know what, JP? That's a pleasant surprise. Nice.
one time I'll never forget. One time I was in physics in high school, or some class.
We get
some
it, you
class-
took physics, bro.
Some class you didn't have to take to graduate. No, I failed this class. Like it was
Okay.
like exercise class. You didn't have to take to graduate. I was like, fuck, I don't even care. So I was like talking to a dude, like, and the teacher didn't like me, and he was like doing his thing, and I was like talking, and then he calls me out of the blue and asks me a question about what he was talking about. I straight up, it was like an idiot savant. I just started spitting out bullshit, and like he started writing down, it was correct, and I'll never forget that. And everyone's like looked at me like I was like crazy. It was one of the craziest moments I've had in my life.
I like how much
Maybe
you
your
remember it.
subconscious is smarter than your.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So you're your own worst enemy, man.
I'll never forget I'll never forget that day. It was weird. It was like
We gotta find that JP.
he's long gone, man. We don't. He's gone.
What?
I think it just made my eye worse from
tap.
like the dust on the fries.
Yeah, those are spicy fries, man.
Nice contribution, dude.
Just fucking
Yeah, what do you? It's like you don't even care anymore.
what?
Very
You want
sensitive.
this to be natural, right?
Yeah. Your eye, spicy fries in your eyes. The
Just
thing.
fucking, this is how I am. So take it or leave it.
I'm thirsty.
Have y'all
What
seen,
was your? Whoa, sorry. go
Have
ahead.
y'all seen Tinder Swindler?
No.
Yeah, we glossed over that, but.
Oh yeah, that's right. What'd you say that? You said Dave said.
Yeah,
something
well,
about
I
it.
was like struck by like David had told me that in two separate groups that he was in on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like his soccer
That's right.
friends and like another
Yeah,
friends. Like
yeah.
all the guys were like, "I love that guy."
Yeah, I
and I've
know.
seen that a lot. Like a lot of guys, like in the comments and shit, when I see memes on it, they're like, they love this guy, and I think it's like repressed.
Yeah.
Wait.
Resentment
Yeah.
from like constant rejection from
Yes.
women. So like, oh, we finally got one
Yeah,
that got
yeah.
over on these girls.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, there's a lot of like resentment out
But
there.
both
for-
sides are sad. The fact that the girls were in it for love and were able to get swindled so hard looking for love is bad, and the fact that guys are rooting for these girls to get fucked over
Yeah.
so hard is
But
bad.
what does that say
this
about,
whole
like-
situation is
what does
just
that say
like-
about dating
Yeah,
though
what does
and
it say
shit?
about what I agree with you. The whole situation
like so many guys are resentful of like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I didn't feel bad for them, but I also at the same time was like, oh yeah, you got yours. I was like, well, it sucks, man. You try to get someone you got, but I wasn't like, oh yeah, we got a girl. They get,
Yeah.
I was like, oh
Yeah.
it's a whole shitty situation for everybody. Like, oh
Yeah.
I
But
need to
I
watch
was
it.
just struck that was like the consensus.
That's
yeah,
shocking.
me
That is pretty
too.
shocking
That is
to hear.
weird.
Right?
That's surprising.
And like that was my initial like gut reaction too, when like my sister and my brother-in-law told me about it at dinner. I hadn't seen it yet. Like, yeah, this guy like swindled like a bunch of girls on Tinder and stuff. I was like,
Nice.
because they were like trying to like,
Yeah.
It sounded like they were gold diggers. When you watch it, they're not.
They are.
they're-
I
they-
mean,
it's a little grayer.
It's a little gray. They're
They
not.
seem like
They're
good
not
people
like.
that were looking for.
no, it's like a
But
part.
they-
It's a part of
but
their
they were-
dream,
but they're
right? Like,
all-
oh, he's like this, and he's rich.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Like, and he's
exactly.
rich.
It's
thing.
like it's like ancillary to
But-
it.
But still, I
But
mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
but the fact that they were so open to getting swindled was they wouldn't have done that for a guy that was,
down to get swindled.
if it was like some guy that wasn't
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
pretending to be rich, they wouldn't allow themselves to get swindled for that much money, right? You're not
Yeah.
gonna, they thought he was rich, so therefore they allowed themselves to get swindled that much. They wouldn't have given it to Joe Schmo. The reason they gave it to him because they thought he was a millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a good show though. Did you like it?
I couldn't get past 20 minutes. I was just
Really?
it was making me too depressed, man. Because the things the girls were saying, only thing I kept saying was like, I couldn't believe these girls.
No, it picks up. I didn't like the
because I believe they genuinely were looking for love, but the way they went about it was so stupid. It's like you went on this date literally one time with a guy, met him one time, and he sends you a bunch of flowers, calls you, texts you
Love
from like
bombing.
different. Yeah, it was just weird. It's like
Oh, yeah.
I
I think
even
they use that
if
term.
that guy asked me for $100, I'd be like, I met you once. The really weird thing is I've had a few times in the past like year, no, maybe 2 years. I swear to God, I've had girls not like ask me for money, but I have had girls be like, "Oh," I've had two separate occasions. I'll tell you the occasions. One girl was like, oh, I'm starting this modeling thing. I'm gonna go get pictures taken. I was like, oh, that's cool. She's like, yeah, we're gonna get pictures. It's gonna be like $1,000. I need to get it today. And I was like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna try and get the money together. And like, she wasn't
Just beating around
asking
the
me,
bush.
but like, and I've only been like seen her like twice, and I was like, she was beating around the bush, and it was like a weird, like, I'm sure if I said, oh yeah, I'll give you money, I'm sure she would have taken it like that. And I was like, that's weird. And actually recently I had another girl that had like some issues, and I was like, it came up with like not an emergency situation, but something came up, and they were like saying how bad the situation was, and like they didn't directly ask me, but I'm sure again, same thing, I'm sure if I offered money they would have taken it like that. So it's like,
Yeah, they're just dropping.
it's like,
it.
and it's not like, I don't, it's like I'm talking like we've been hung out like twice, like 3 times. Like, who are you at? You're asking a stranger for money? This is fucking weird.
I've never been asked by a woman.
Yeah.
And they didn't, like, again, they didn't
What did I do wrong?
Yeah, I know. No,
like I'm saying, they didn't ask.
I want to be someone's sugar daddy. Come
They
on.
didn't ask me for money, but they kind of like
Beat around. They brought it up. Yeah.
I've never even had that though.
Yeah, I never had. I haven't
y'all?
had that either.
No.
Yeah, what do I do? I just look like I'm just balling out of control right now?
Shit, I mean, I asked. Well, for
You asked someone for money?
no, my girlfriend, not this girlfriend, like my Julia. When
Julia.
when I was like, well, I can't.
Did I ever meet
Like,
Julia?
I was like, I can't, because like we were gonna buy our tickets when I first moved back here. We bought our tickets in advance to go see each other for the upcoming 4 months, and then we broke up, right? So she's like immediately, like 5 minutes after that, she's like, Venmo me for those 2 tickets. I was like, oh yeah, of course. Like,
Yeah.
canceled it and everything.
Wait,
It's uncomfortable.
you paid for the tickets and she asked you?
She paid for like a couple of my tickets. Well, she also got like, she also was the one that changed her credit card to get like a points for all the travel
was
we
that-
all thought we would be doing.
Was that part of the birthday thing where she like
No.
got your friends? Oh, but she flew you out there too, right, for your birthday?
No, that was all those guys and me and her. Like they all
okay.
chipped in. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like probably like $60.
You know what's
50
weird?
bucks.
I can never remember yours. Like, Travis has dated girls that I can't remember. You've dated girls that I can't even remember.
Dude,
like,
I went on a
have-
date with the girl Travis dated and I didn't remember her.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Oh, man, I forgot her name already.
She was like, "You look familiar." I
Did
was
she
like,
ever hit
I
you?
have no
Did she ever hit you up again?
Oh, Estefania.
I told you about that story about
Yeah, yeah.
Colombia.
Ramen place?
About
From what?
well, I can't tell it on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. What?
Can we cut this out?
No, we can't cut this out. What do you
Oh,
do? You
I
can
did
say
not.
it. Wait, say it. Say it without saying names.
No,
You
we
said
were
the
ju-
name? Yeah, I don't get
yeah,
it.
yeah. How about
The
can you
girl,
be,
the girl that we were talking about that day.
can you be
But she
vague?
was not there
Can you
in
be
person.
vague?
What?
Can you be vague about it? Like, don't say names. Like,
No.
No.
All right,
One
there's
time
no
we
way.
went to ramen, me, you, another one, and then he brought some girl who was
Oh.
so fucking fine.
Who brought it?
to ramen.
She might have had that name.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah, that was her?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice, dude.
Wait.
Way to go.
Trav brought her
Yeah.
to ramen.
Yeah.
That was way back.
That was
Yeah,
like
the Mexican girl?
Wait,
Yeah,
you
that's
were
the
in
one
the
that
picture?
Yeah, I was like, wait, yeah.
I never thought she was.
around.
I never thought this. I don't know what y'all
Wait, so you
see.
were
I think
hanging
I
out
was
with our
just-
crew in
Not
2016?
at the time. It was like
No,
one
just like a
hangout.
one-off. Yeah, like
A
he was in
one-off.
Austin.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, I guess I'll go.
Oh, okay.
I think
that was exciting.
y'all have a thing for Hispanics because I did not think that girl was that good looking. I remember looking at her.
Did you
and
see her
like-
recently, or
I
just
saw
your
her.
recollection?
I saw her a couple of
Same
times.
level.
I remember when I saw her because I was basically because that. Yeah, I just remember seeing her and just thinking like, okay, she looks not. She's not even the best looking Hispanic girl I've ever seen.
Well, okay, that's a high bar. She's not the best looking Hispanic girl I've ever
But she wasn't
seen.
like she wasn't like anything special either. She was just like yeah, is that typical Hispanic girl?
I think just like
Yeah.
girls who speak other languages, that's attractive to me.
You're gonna fall in love with Oaxaca,
yeah, that's
man.
what I said.
You're not
That's
coming
how,
back,
I was
dude.
literally just thinking the same thing. I was like, you're not coming from Oaxaca. You're gonna just move out there and marry some Mexican
I'm
lady.
curious.
I'd be so fucking happy. That'd be the dream, dude. Just
Man.
get
Oh,
out
yeah,
of
you're just gonna leave me here with dealing with mom and dad after that?
Yeah.
Wait, after what? Let's hear it.
I don't know, hearing about. I'm just gonna be like, what is Akshay doing?
Isn't that typical though? Like the older
Yeah, why would they
sibling
care? Would
takes
your
care
parents
of
be mad at you?
The parents.
I
The younger
honestly,
siblings are kind of like.
I honestly think I might
laissez-faire.
elope if I ever do get married or whatever. I don't even know. Who cares? I'll probably be single forever anyways.
Dude, just imagine like
Okay.
I just, I
love
just-
you.
did you see my whole process? My whole thought process
went
just
down,
go
down,
out
down,
like,
down,
yeah, I
down.
know. Just start
Like a
crying.
fucking plane,
Yeah,
just-
just start crying right now.
Yeah, all right, podcast over.
yeah.
Everyone go home.
No, would your parents really get mad at you if you like just didn't move back?
yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're like, it's not traditional. It's not.
that's not even. It's not even. That's not traditional. It's just like they don't. Like, what is he doing? Being all spontaneous.
Oh, if you go to
You're
Oaxaca,
an adult.
I've told mom and dad that.
What they say? They're like, okay.
Okay, yeah. I don't think they think I'm gonna do it, which I don't even know if I'm.
Yeah, you should actually just throw that out there as a joke to see how they react. Like, well, what if I fall in love and I never come back?
I would.
Dude, she teaches me Spanish and how to surf, and I teacher.
What, Excel spreadsheets?
And SSRIs.
Squat day, but you can't pick anything up because you're shit back.
I should have saved my sabbatical because when I went, it was closed down. No one was out there, and like I stayed in a hostel. I should have just stayed in the
Costa
Airbnb
Rica?
in Costa Rica. Yeah, but everything was shut down. Like, dude, I did do like a bunch of stuff, but it was like there was no one out there. On
You
the
said it was
beach.
like Americans, though.
Yeah, and it was like
Did
American.
you get a private room, or you were just?
No,
like,
I was in a hostel. I mean, it was a nice hostel, but I was like, I should have just got a private room. Well, I was gonna try to meet people too.
I'm thinking
you know?
about staying in a hostel too. But
I mean,
like
it
a
was
private
cool.
room
You might
the whole
maybe
time.
do like switch it out, see how you like both. Because after a week in a hostel, it was like,
Well, if you're in a private room, like it's not that bad.
yeah.
I don't know, just because like it's cheaper. It's
Yeah.
so fucking expensive to live anywhere outside of Houston. It's
Sharing a
like-
restroom isn't that bad. Like once like you need.
No,
a
the
shower.
one that I went in, I mean, they cleaned it like twice a day.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
it was just a nice hostel. They did clean the bathroom like literally
Yeah.
they had twice a day. They would have someone
So
come
the
in
one
there.
I'm looking at, like it's a private room, has its own bathroom in the private room, and then like
Oh, really?
That's the only
You
way
have
you can bring a dog. As
private
well,
restroom or a bathroom.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know about shower.
Is it even a hostel at that point anymore? Like what's
Well, no, like
what's a
they
hostel?
still have the
about?
hostel. Like all hostels have, like they still have the 8-person dorms and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
like the
the
common
option.
area where you can like.
Yeah. So
I wonder if it's gonna be like American down there, or if it's gonna be lots of native Mexicans.
probably not at the hostel, but like
Yeah, but just like in Oaxaca in general,
I don't know. I feel like
it's still pretty like slept on, right? It's not like Tulum or anything.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly might fly out and visit you for a weekend.
Yeah, dude, you
I'm not
should.
even joking.
Yeah, I think that would help
I gotta
me
get the fuck-
decide
Yeah, I wanna come, too.
I'm like
actually
stir
do it,
crazy. I
knowing
haven't
that,
traveled
like-
in a while, and I'm getting I don't know. I'm getting like today. This was my first week back in the office, and I did, dude. I only
The entire week?
I know. I only did. Or I only have to do 2 days, but those 2 days, like, what? I don't really is like. They're not even watching me work. Like I'm doing literally the same thing I'm doing at home.
What
but
is
just,
the
like,
purpose they
are
gave you?
I
for
literally
coming in?
don't know. They just want to see our. The reason was they literally just want to see your face.
For
So they're
morale.
transitioning
Yeah.
you back into the office.
Yeah, well, they're trying to. It's
Dude,
like
fuck that.
yeah, I
Find a
know.
job that like. There's
I
so many
know.
other companies out there that realize like you don't have to.
There's
be in
like
the office, you guys
literally.
make
I'm like.
jobs.
I love being
what
back
I'm-
in the office.
Why?
I like it. I like splitting it too.
I mean, I'll go in.
It helps
but,
with my job anyway.
But like today,
Yeah,
I was
your
just like,
choice.
what used to be my job.
But here's the thing: I was like, I didn't eat till like 3 because like I'm not gonna. I'd rather just go work and then like finish what I'm doing and then eat. Where I could just like stop here real quick for 20 minutes and eat and then back to work. Rather than if I go there, it's gonna take me an hour to go grab food. I'm not gonna
yeah,
make
or
lunch,
like or you have to like prep. and-
Yeah, it's like-
it's
like-
all the little inconveniences that add
Yeah.
up to like an hour every day.
Yeah, you gain
Like,
an hour.
so
of your
you-
life.
getting
like,
ready.
Yeah, like simple.
Yeah.
My work's not even far. The
Yeah.
commute, but like the seriously like 45 minutes a day. Lunch is like lunch is like 45 minutes. So it's an hour and a half I'm losing just for doing stupid shit.
it's also like doubly taxing, right? Like, because it's all those things that really like weigh on you, right? Like, oh fuck, I have to sit in traffic or whatever, or I have to make my meal in advance. Whereas you could use that time to like, I mean, for me, like I like to stretch, right, or like do a puzzle. on
Yeah,
my
yeah,
phone.
yeah.
Like things that
And
actually
then,
make you
like,
feel
literally-
better and
literally-
arguably more productive at home.
Yeah.
But is the human contact, does that outweigh, or does that make up for that loss?
I think that's why I'm a fan of the hybrid schedule.
Yeah, me
I
too.
actually like the idea of, well, ideally going in when you want to,
Yeah.
or like a minimum. I like the minimum 3 days thing, like Monday through Wednesday. I'm gonna try to be. I like starting my week. In the
Yeah, me
office,
too. Yeah, I like Monday, like
It's a reset.
resetting.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I would
Yeah.
do like maybe once a week. I don't know, just the benefits.
We're
of,
very
like
different.
we just said, but like we just said, like all the benefits of like not having to commute and like all that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
no.
just-
Yeah, they're there.
It's
But see,
so
like,
fucking nice.
To be fair,
for
yeah,
sure.
I guess like a disclaimer, like I'm one of the lucky few who gets to like walk to my job.
Yeah, and I also don't want
Yeah.
to see my coworkers. I don't like.
Oh, and I love my coworkers,
I mean,
right?
my coworkers are alright, but it's
Yeah.
not like
My
I don't
industry
know.
is
I like my
stacked
new
of
coworkers.
just like awesome coworkers.
My old coworkers fucking sucked. Did I tell you about that story? I drove them
Let's post
to.
No, we'll end on this
No.
though. Tell us the story about your shitty coworker.
Okay, one time I fucking drove. So we had these like mandatory fucking Chinese buffet lunches on Wednesdays.
What?
Sounds nice.
Wait,
No, it doesn't.
What do you mean?
Who
Wait,
says
you
that
have to
sounds
go
nice?
eat with your teammates?
At that
With,
fucking
dude, it was like the
Chinese
CEO
buffet?
paid-
What is this,
yeah.
1995?
What am I? 12? What am I? 12 years old?
I'm
What
just
do you
picturing
mean?
like
It was
all
terrible.
like baggy suits.
do those still exist?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, and it was
Continue.
like I don't know. Just one time, I drove these two people to there, and like both of them sat in the back seat, left the front seat open. and
No.
just whispered in Chinese to each other.
What?
That's so rude.
That
Yeah,
is
it was
so
really
rude
rude,
and
right?
fucking weird.
Yeah,
They used you as like a driver.
yeah.
Why'd you agree to drive them then?
Did you say anything about it? Like, hey, do one of you guys want to come up
I
here?
think I made just a comment. I was just like, guess I'll just turn on the radio.
Dude, that's like a sketch comedy show. Like they're like just like the funny thing, they're just talking Chinese.
shitty my old
Dude,
company
it's like
was.
imagine
That's
Larry
really
David giving like
funny.
two
Yeah,
Chinese
that's actually
guys,
really
and they're just
funny.
like whispering in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, what are y'all talking about?
And then he goes and talks to his friend. Is this weird? He's like, yeah, that's fucking weird as shit. What are you talking about?
But then when they get to the buffet, they're like really jovial with everyone else.
Yeah, the first person goes up and gives him a big hug. Hey, what's going on, man? Let's see you, man.
All these like white upper management people are like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. That's really funny.
Yeah, that's really
actually. Oh man.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you're out, man.
Yeah, thank God, dude. And if anything, like realizing how much I like this job has made me hate that job even more, which I didn't even think was possible.
Yeah, that's actually
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, I really whatever. I don't want to talk about my shit, but yeah, that's good. Good to
That
know.
is good.
I hope that's the case.
Good for you.
I feel like that's always how it happens.
I hope you make it out of Mexico, man.
I hope so too. Y'all should definitely.
Yeah, I will definitely come visit
Yeah.
you. we
When
can
did you say you're
do.
going? What month?
It would be August. All
Yeah.
of August.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
wild.
we're already going to Mexico for Dave's thing, though.
That's September.
In August.
Yeah, but that's
His,
like a different.
Dave's thing.
Where,
his bachelor party.
Where y'all going?
Sorry, Dave.
Playa?
Playa del Carmen.
Oh, nice.
the Carmen.
Cool spot.
But that's I
Who's
mean,
the other numbers that are, I have three
It's
numbers.
JD,
his cousin.
Amjad,
Oh, Amjad.
Casey.
Yeah. No. I don't have Amjad, and it's got to be his cousin. JD.
Is that
Casey.
Phil guy?
No, I don't think was Phil there?
Someone posted a picture and it said,
Oh,
That
I was
was
wondering.
La
Yeah, I
Familia.
was wondering who that was.
That was in La
the white
Familia,
guy
but I don't
and
think-
his-
no,
yeah,
that
I was
was
wondering who
in.
that white guy was.
I think Travis posted that picture in the other one.
Guys, Bitcoin and crypto in general.
Wait,
is
can we talk
taking
about that real quick? What happened?
It's
I don't even check my Coinbase account because
It is just shitting the bed, real bad. No,
Really?
I saw it's like it's been going down, dude. It's been going down for about a month now,
gotta buy up,
and
dude.
there's no,
Yeah, Jessica's been telling me.
and there's no. It's
Yeah.
been down the most, and it just like it'll like go down, stop, stay for a little bit, and then go down. And
Dude, this is
going-
good.
It's going so shitty
This is
right
great.
now. It's got to be the.
Great.
It's
I want
gotta be-
everything to crash.
It's got to be the war that we're going with. I mean.
I mean, the entire market, like stock market.
Yeah, I think it's everything's not doing well. I mean, dude, we're about to go to the Ukraine crisis. Putin says military action comes in response to threats coming from Ukraine.
Putin announced a
Dude.
military operation in Ukraine.
Dude, they're gonna fucking invade Ukraine. How crazy
They
is
did
that?
yesterday.
They already did part
Dude,
of the
I was-
separatist regions.
You know what I was reading? So like, not only is Kiev like culturally significant for them, but apparently, like, there's a high preponderance of like college educated people, and Russia doesn't have that. So like, they need to get that city to like have like a more modernized like employment force.
What?
They don't have like like that much like highly educated like college grads.
Yeah. So what does that
So
say?
it's like,
Why don't
not
they
only
just
do they
say
want
Educate. Why don't you
Why-
just educate your own
Yeah.
people?
Just
but they're
pay
like,
for
oh,
their
we can get
education.
these people in our workforce now. So like, not only is it a coup for them like culturally and like geographically, but also like to get all those like high earners.
Yeah.
I don't get when people like Putin. How old is Putin?
I forget. Like I think he's like 58, maybe.
How many years?
looks pretty good.
How many years? What he's got? 10 years left? 20 years? Maybe at the
Wait,
max?
for what?
To
Dude,
live.
for some reason, evil guys like that, they just don't die.
Yeah, they like sustain off.
Yeah.
Like
Well, when is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I fucking. Have you guys ever heard of that YouTube channel, Geographics?
No.
No.
It's this one dude just explaining like different concepts, and there was one about like Stalin and this like cannibal island that he created in the middle of like.
What?
Yeah, it was fucking insane. So it was pretty much
Dude,
just like
Stalin was insane.
Yeah, it was a concentration camp pretty much, but like in this island in the middle of a river. But it was just like even worse conditions to where they resorted to cannibalism within like a week, and then just like I don't know, so many people died, so many were affected, and then they just shut it. They had to shut it down, and like
What was the experiment? Or what was the point of the island?
Something went wrong after a week. Like,
Yeah.
like 20 people got eaten.
Dude, 1 week? Dude, you had pre-made meals over here. You didn't have to eat
Like, they
anybody,
wouldn't
man.
feed them. It was I don't know. I gotta like rewatch the video. But
Someone didn't show up for work that day. Oh no.
Yeah.
yeah, it was just going off like what you said. Yeah, like all these evil people. They just
Dude, I was actually reading something similar to that. So you know why so many Russians died in World War II? Part of the reason is because if you deserted, like if you ran back from the front, they were taught, like the Russian like people in the back were taught to shoot you. So you either died going forward or died, like if you retreated, you died from your own like
That's
comrades.
fucked up.
Yeah, that is
Because like
fucked up.
they were taught like there's no mercy for deserters.
that's good motivation.
So like if you ran back from the front, they would fucking just shoot you.
Yeah.
So you have to go forward. And that's why they're like
But maybe-
millions of Russians died.
Well, so
That
so
way.
means,
That way.
Imagine like, dude,
so
all
even
these
then, there
old
were
fucks-
indications they should have had more college education to understand. Like
Yeah.
statistically, I'm better going forward.
You know, that's what they like ingrained in them. Like you can't. there's
Certain death backwards,
Yeah.
or at least a
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like, well, that's kind of similar in a way to, was it Hannibal, the one who burned the ships behind them
Oh,
on the beach? Like they were
Yeah.
they were
Was that a
outnumbered
Greek
3-1.
mythology?
No, not Greek.
Roman.
Is it right?
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Hannibal.
that sounds right. Yeah.
Wait, which
Yeah.
one was it? I do
Dang,
remember
I did-
hearing
I-
that story.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
like vaguely. So they landed.
They were
like, to where
outnumbered
they
like
were.
3-1.
Yeah, but
and
it's
then,
like there's no way you're either gonna die or you're gonna be stuck here. Or
Yeah,
like, well,
and so-
basically you're gonna die,
and then they
or you
won.
can fight your way out, or you're gonna die.
Damn,
Damn.
smart.
Smart.
It's fucking evil.
Yeah, it's a little
No,
bit-
this is crazy.
it's quite a move.
What do you think-
Interesting gambit.
Are we gonna go into another world war though? Is that what's gonna happen right now?
Dude, this
I
decade.
thought it was
is-
gonna happen last year.
Isn't it
Remember?
so, like-
or like 2 years
Iran?
ago? Iran, yeah, in
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah, but this is actually like there's
That was
been-
2 years. That was more than 2 years ago now.
Was that the World War III meme
Yeah,
month?
the
There's been
Irish.
some more memes too.
Yeah, and that was
Really?
before COVID too.
That was a great time in Instagram history.
Yeah,
been some
I
good
remember I was like, Daquan's on fire.
Isn't it like resembling the 1920s though? Like leading up to World War II.
I mean, definitely
with
like
the Spanish flu,
in terms
and
of
then,
also like political
the
thought.
Great Depression.
Fuck, yeah.
History
It's
is
like-
doomed to repeat itself, especially amongst the
It's literally
uneducated.
we have like
Yeah, but there couldn't be another like world war, like a war. on
There
that
couldn't
scale.
be. Yes,
I mean,
there
there
could.
be. We would just. Well, the thing is,
It would be quick.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
quick.
quick.
Like, oh, we
Just
dropped.
way
everyone's
more
gonna
catastrophic.
destroy
I think it would be a
it.
Cold War because you can't use any nukes. So
Yeah,
we just
exactly.
like
Because
be
mutually
like,
assured
it
destruction.
could be like a 30-year Cold War, where it's like sanctions,
Everyone's on the brink.
like bombing.
Yeah.
Like,
And there's
What's the definition of a Cold War?
Cold War was just like it was.
it's almost like a stalemate where
No
like, you
active
can't-
forces.
Like, you can't use your big weapons. I can't use my big weapons. So it's like little skirmishes.
Russia and U.S. were just edging each
So
other.
what do we even have these? What do we even have these big weapons for if no one's gonna use them? Not that I'm saying we
I know.
should. I'm just saying like, what do we just big measuring contest over here?
Yeah, you got a big stick. Like, what's the saying? I don't know. One of the presidents said it. You need to have a big stick to like deter.
was that FDR?
I don't know.
Big stick to deter what?
Deter,
I know what you're talking about. I've heard that
was
before.
that
I can't
Truman?
remember the.
I don't know. What's the term or the
Yeah, I
saying?
can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, walk with a big stick and like something else.
God damn! This is embarrassing. how
Yeah,
little
y'all
I
are
know.
history guys. I'm
I'm not a history guy. I'm a bio guy. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, well,
I do wish. And can you imagine being a history guy in Texas? Like now knowing
But dude,
how bad the
yeah,
education
Russia
was?
is a joke though. I was reading like their economy. Is
Putin,
a-
I-
no,
do not
no,
believe that.
that's why they're
No,
doing.
they're
it.
a 12th of ours.
That's what they're saying.
we
they do.
our economic output in January is more than their whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. I mean, they don't have anything to supply.
Like-
It's fucking everything's frozen most of the year.
Yeah, that could be.
They got, like, gas
climate
and-
could be an issue.
Well, that's what they're thinking. Like it's like a big portion of Russia's land is going to be opening up because of climate change. Like actually, for them,
Oh,
climate
yeah.
change is working a little bit. Like Siberia,
Yeah.
like permafrost is fucking thawing.
Yeah.
Like ice that is not thawed for millions of years.
Yeah,
Like,
but if Putin was a good guy and just invested in his own country instead of just like
Did y'all know anthrax is like a naturally occurring substance?
oh man, you just saw this in some show. I just saw this too.
Yeah, I know.
What-
I
what-
know.
what
I was
was
talking to
that?
my friend Victor about
Was
it.
that
Like in a
Ozark?
flower or something?
Was that
Like,
No,
Ozark?
wait, no, it
No,
wasn't.
what
If
was
it
that?
was, I
No, what
haven't
was that
seen
in?
it. No, I don't know. I was
We
talking
watched
to my friend
something.
Victor about it.
Yeah,
and that's why he was.
We were watching. We watched
So, like,
something.
that's the
in
big thing. Like, so like, there's these random chemical like with the defrosting.
The
all
dog
these, like,
movie.
Old fucking what dog movie?
the Benedict Cumberbatch where he's like a cowboy and it's on Netflix.
Not seen the
It,
movie.
it happens in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there you
like,
go, yeah,
careful,
like-
there's anthrax. I'm like, damn, didn't I always say I knew about anthrax?
Well, just I don't know. That was just a segue into like these fucking like as climate change gets worse.
Oh, yeah.
All these like old diseases which we have no immunity to is just gonna like come out from like.
Oh.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, I heard about
All
that,
right,
yeah.
I've been talking to y'all about this for years. All right,
It's gonna let it loose.
You guys, we got
So it's trapped in the ice.
Yeah.
It's like yes, it's trapped in like there's so many viruses they worry about like for like thousands of years, millions of years that we have now that we've now evolved no way to like
Yeah.
fight them.
Yeah.
Because I think there was like recently this dude
But-
got sick from anthrax from like a naturally like it just melted around.
Fucking-
Where does it come from, y'all? You've given me no answer.
Yeah,
All you know
so
is there's
I don't know,
anthrax.
this is from
So
word
you
of
tell me
mouth.
there's anthrax outside of the
This was also my friend Victor also learned this through a Geographics video. You guys should really watch Geographics.
Was it?
It's
It's like
fun.
if you're walking through a forest, it's just like naturally
Yeah,
occurring.
no, the trip, there's anthrax all
in a
around here.
thawed in from permafrost and like that he happened to go by.
How did it
How
get
does
in the
anthrax-
It was frozen the same way fossils get like places and things
Where,
get frozen.
what creates
the bacteria or whatever.
Oh,
It's like-
bacteria,
Oh.
okay.
Anthrax is a bacteria or
No,
virus?
I just said
It's a bacteria. Yeah, you're right. It is bacteria.
Okay.
From like the decomposition.
Wait. Oh, so you can make it.
I think
to,
of-
you
I
can make
think
it
of-
in a
I think of
lab with the
cattle.
same chemicals.
I think of cattle or maybe other. At least that's what it was in that Benedict Cumberbatch movie. All of this
I don't
is
know.
showing me is like I should read a fucking.
This is a
encyclopedia.
great way to cover murder. If you could make anthrax and take someone on nature, I'd be like, oh yeah, we're in the Canada and some defrost it. You know,
would they find the actual way you murdered them? Or no, you? Oh, you're saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
I see what
saying,
you're saying.
like, oh, yeah,
you
there's-
walk them by like
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah,
anthrax
there's
well.
How does anthrax work?
Y'all both are found dead. Like y'all actually do walk across anthrax.
Yeah,
All right.
like, I don't know.
It's been an hour and 10 minutes. We got to cut this off. It's been a long time. Thanks for coming, Akshay. I'm glad we got you at the house without your dog. Fuck the rest of you guys. We don't really care about you.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Our featured guest.
All right. But be sure to watch us on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. And we will see you guys next time.